Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic, and what we're doing today is we are playing Parhelion 2 deck. I'm thinking of calling this like Parhelion Synergy. I don't know the name of this yet. Put down in the comments below what the name should be. I'm sure I'll have one by the time this goes up, but I actually do love hearing your guys' names for the decks that I build. And we want to get out a Parhelion 2, and the best way to get up to 8 mana is with Nissa in this deck. It is just, Nissa is amazing. We also have some other synergies with Kiora to make sure we untap some other things, Paradise Druid to ramp up to our Nissa, and then we're kind of playing an Angel tribal deck with, again, just synergies. We have a Johnny Greathearted to help us gain life, but counters onto everything. Knight of Autumn, which is just a really good 3-drop here. We're also playing God Eternal Oketra and God Eternal Ronus to have a little bit more fun. We needed to have creatures that we could actually tap with Parhelion, which I know God Eternal Oketra doesn't really work with that, but the zombies do. And this, I don't know, I just wanted to kind of build a deck that was fun, that did all of the fun things that I love in Selesnya, because Selesnya is one of my favorite color combinations. So early game plan, what we're trying to do is Line of War, Paradise Druid. We need to have one of those two in the opening hand, or a good amount of like Knight of Autumn, like 3 drops here that we have. So our Resplendent Angels, Knight of Autumn, Kiora is also pretty good, ramps us up towards our Nissa, and then we get out a Nissa and hopefully do something just massive on the next turn, like a Parhelion or a Finale of Glory, or start going off with Oketra. And that's kind of what we're trying to do, is just build up to Nissa, do a bunch of really fun stuff at that point. Otherwise, we do have at least a decent deck here with angels that we can get up to, you know, our Resplendent Angel, our Shalai, our Lyra, and just hopefully win through that plan. And that is pretty much the deck. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, see how this goes, and wish me luck. Okay, so we are taking a look at this opening hand. And we got a mulligan. We have to have early games like ramp or something to make this work. See, Paradise, it's still a little bit awkward. Land for Lyra on turn 4. We can keep that. Paradise Druid is really nice. Settle the Wreckage is pretty good against a more aggressive deck. Let's see if this is Gates or if this is Gruul. I think I'd prefer to play against Gruul. Ugh. It is Gates. Settle the Wreckage can be pretty good against Gates. Let's go ahead and Paradise Druid. I like how many forests we have for Nissa. That is one issue with playing multicolored with Nissa, is that we do have quite a few planes because a lot of our white spells require 2 mana. So we're not going to get as much value out of that as we wish for. Ooh, do we play this into a possible Gates Ablaze? Let's go ahead and go for it. No attacks. We really didn't need to. Maybe I should have just held off for another turn because we had the Lyra on the next turn anyway. Interesting. All right, Hydroid Crossus. No more Gates. Good. Let's see. All right, so we can get down a Lyra. And no attacks past the turn. It would have been nice to get down that Kiora first. Didn't quite have enough mana for it, though. But this way we can swing in with Lyra, untap it. Have a good blocker for Krasis. They need to have another gate to be able to kill our Lyra with a Gates Ablaze. So we'll see how this goes. Sun Petal Grove. Kiora. We get to hold up Settle the Wreckage just in case of anything. Swing in. Untap Lyra. And pass the turn. That's 5 gates. Let's see if they have the board wipe. Luckily, we got out a card draw engine. We don't have a ton of creatures that come out with the Kiora's power, though. That is one issue with Kiora. We only run one of it because it's only so good in our deck. Not all of a lot of our stuff have the what we need there. Well, let's just play planes past the turn. Oh, bummer. Conclave Tribunal can be pretty good depending on what we're up against. Settled Wreckage might be useful because I'm not sure if they're running basics. They don't always run basics in this, so let's just pass the turn. Conclave Tribunal would be nice, but actually, do we want to wait and settle later? Let's go ahead and Conclave Tribunal now. I would like to hit Guild Summit with that. Pass the turn. Maybe we should have just settled. I feel like if they end up just refilling the board with more and more stuff later, though, we could be just as bad. All right, Hydrocrisis gets a draw, X4. There's a Parhelion that we cannot... Actually, we can play. So untap. Parhelion. Now, if we ever find a 4 toughness creature, so a Knight of Autumn does work with that because it can untap Parhelion, then we just go off. So let's see if that'll work. Circuitous Route. Come on, give us something good. Gate Colossus, yep. Swings for 4 at Kiora. Totally fine. Oh, please no, like, we're gonna get a Llanowar Elves, watch. Lyra! Lyra's good, Lyra's grand, Lyra's awesome. All right, we're gonna draw a card as well. And all of our angels are gonna gain lifelink. Yes, this is exactly what we want. So crew with Lyra. And not only that, but these angels that come out also trigger Kiora because it's just when they enter the battlefield. So we draw 2 more cards. Yes, this is so awesome. Oh my goodness, I love it. We can also destroy the Gate Colossus if we wanted to. Gain some life. They're down to 3. And, oh man, I do wish that we could do we want to hold off here? Play the Forest. Let's just pass the turn. If they have a Gates Ablaze, I don't want to lose our Knight of Autumn because we need to be able to actually crew Parhelion to win. So Gates Ablaze kills everything. And as long as they don't have removal for Knight of Autumn when it enters the battlefield, because you have to wait for it to trigger. There's a Shalai. All right, so Knight of Autumn counters onto Knight of Autumn. They could also have a Settle the Wreckage. Crew here. I mean, we're going to do it just to draw the cards even. Swing with Parhelion. Yes! Oh my goodness, I love it. Yeah, that is exactly the type of thing we wanted to have happen. I do only have 1 Kiora because we have so many cards that don't enter with it, but maybe we should go up for another one just because of the Parhelion synergy. I don't know, that is so fun. Up against Mitro Fan, bring it on Mitro. And dude, Parhelion synergy, let's see if it works again. We're gonna keep it, this is pretty good. We do need 2 white sources, which is the other value of Paradise Druid. Kiora also kind of nice here. I'm not sure if we want it down on right away. Let's see here. Exil's Binding can be pretty good as well. Let's go ahead and Plains. Do we want Kiora is the question. We have God Eternal Ketra for next turn, so let's just play Paradise Druid, pass the turn. No attacks. We don't want to risk them trading off with a Pelt Collector. I'm not sure they would, but Oketra just is necessary for winningness right here. Crawl Harpooner. Good to know that they have those. That is a great way for them to kill Lyras and such. Swings in for 2. Yeah, and we'll take our beats. No blocks, no problem. Ixalan's Binding would be nice to play around now, but God Eternal Ketra? Yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, dude. Getting that down on turn 3 just feels grand. Steel Leaf Champion. Grow the Pelt Collector. And I mean, what do you do if we are able to untap? Oh, we don't have another creature, unfortunately. Sun Petal Grove. Let's go Kiora so that we can draw a card. Untap. Oh man, this also works with Oketra. It's so good. All right, play Paradise Druid. Draw a card, yep. And we're just gonna say no blocks. We still need to keep God Eternal for a blocker here. We do have the Zombie Warrior, but We're just going to keep grinding out value here. If they can't get rid of Oketra, even if they can, we can get it back in 3 turns. We now have a good blocker for pretty much anything in their deck, except Galta. Galta is what we're worried about, which is kind of why we've been holding on to this Ixalan's Binding. We could also maybe just get rid of some other toughness, but we'll see, we'll see. Vinemare would be annoying as well. Nullhide Feryx, okay. Yeah, we might just end up getting rid of that. We have to get a good draw here. That is the one thing, is if we just draw a land here, it's going to slow us down a lot. Ixalan's Binding is good, but not that great. Swings in. Oh, we can tap him down. Okay, let's block. Actually, let's block, and they grow Pelt Collector if we kill Stillleaf Champion. We have exactly enough mana for Parhelion. Let's do it this way. Take 3, kill the 2 biggest guys. Totally fine. Pass to my turn. Oh man, another land. This isn't terrible though, because we get a hit in for quite a bit of damage now. So let's play our... let's go ahead and Ixalan's Binding. Oh, wait. Oh, dang it. So in response... Man, I meant to use this. I meant to pay for it beforehand. I forgot that you can't pay for it beforehand. That was my bad. And let's just pass the turn. We're fine. No reason to attack in when we don't need to. We can chump block all day long if you want with these Land War Elves. Balgrowth Walker, that is actually something we should hit with the Ixalan's Binding. Stillleaf Champion. We need to hit creatures. That is... We can start going off with Kiora and God Eternal Oketra though. Any creature could just give us a chain reaction here. Swing in face, no blocks. We could trade off with the God Eternal Ketra, but we're fine for a turn. Pass to my turn. There is a Knight of Autumn. Alright, so Knight of Autumn, let's, it can block Stillleaf Champion if we grow it. We also may just want to gain life here now. Let's put counters onto it. That's fine. All the lands. Yay. They could double block there for Ketra. Let's just pass the turn. We're in great shape now. We have so much mana that we're fine to trade off a Paradise Druid with one of these guys now. They might have something like a Gigantic Growth as well. So we can't really let too much damage through. What you got? Passes the turn, or goes to combat. Okay, swings in. Let's block here and here. Okay, no pumps, good. So we get rid of the creature, totally fine. Basically just traded off a Paradise Druid for a Nullhide Ferox. Has another one though. Okay. There we go. Another Knight of Autumn. Give me a Creech or a Parhelion. Draw a card. Lyra's not bad. Lyra's okay. If they top deck a Crawl Harpooner though, I'm going to be a little bit frustrated. Let's go ahead and put counters on again. We're not too worried about our life total, especially now that we have a Lyra coming down. Play the land. Let's go ahead and untap here, just so we don't tap down our blockers, just in case. Lyra. And we could also run into another Llanowar or something. We get to draw 2 cards here. Oh, dude, it's so good. Yes! Play Llanowar, get another guy. Dude, this deck is so fun. And we haven't even found our Parhelion yet. All the lands, that's good. Alright, let's no attacks, pass the turn. We'll wait until next turn where we can start just slamming everything in. Yeah, opponent concedes. I was gonna say they had to hit a Galta to try to put enough pressure on me, then hope that I just mess up on the next turn. But with the life gain from Lyra and literally drawing anything else on the next turn would have just let us win. So that was really fun. Up against Epic Mantron. Bring it on, Epic Mantron. And Knight of Autumn turn 3, that's not bad. We can do this. Spewer, the life gain's gonna be epic. Ooh, and a Johnny. Agony. This is the other side of things too, is that if we get life or lots of mana ramp with a Shalai, like 12 mana, can just put 2 counters onto anything really quickly. And it's kind of super fun. So let's pass the turn. Hopefully we're not gonna take too much damage next turn. Knight of Autumn's with a life gain, that's 4 life. And a Johnny. I think we're gonna be in okay shape. Light up the stage. Down to 17. Has a Wizard's Lightning. Lightning Strike down to 13. Kiora. Shalai is really good here as well. So I think what we want to do is I kind of want to see if they're going to put more focus on the Knight of Autumns. So we're just going to gain 4 life. Wizard's Lightning. We actually might want to a Johnny here because we can just keep ticking up for life over and over and over again. So let's go for a Johnny, because if they can't kill a Johnny this next turn, it's just going to take over the game by itself. And then if we get Shalai, they have to kill Shalai before they kill a Johnny. Shalai can't even target us ever again. This is each opponent, so this does do damage to us, but 1 damage a turn we're fine with. No attacks. Or 2. In fact, they're probably going to end up killing themselves with the Spear before we die with a Johnny. Okay, shocks us. They're not going towards a Johnny. Interesting. They might just have enough burn here to finish out the game. It is possible. They have to have 3 strikes, basically. Risk factor. We'll take action. We have another Knight of Autumn. We can put that out before Shalai. Ooh. Let's just Shalai. Now they can't target us for a while. We just keep ticking up, gain back our life up to 10, no attacks. And we're in really good shape here for this. I hope that opponent doesn't scoop up before we start getting to our other stuff. Yeah, opponent just scoops it up. We haven't even seen a Nissa in 3 games. We have 4 copies of Nissa, I promise. It's in there. We would love to find it one of these days. I feel like this always happens to me. It happened with Krenko. When I build a Krenko deck, I don't even see Krenko ever for like 5 games. It's ridiculous. But let's go again. Let's see if we can Nissa out a Parhelion. All right, up against Mintarius. Bring it on, Mintarius. Oh, sorry. There it is, Mintarius. I made myself a little bit bigger. I was asking around some friends, and they were like, you know, you're like really tiny on a phone, because on a phone you look really small. Then on a computer screen it looks normal. But anyway, let me know down in the comments below if you like my placement of myself over here. Wild Growth Walker, okay. Karn's Bastion. Oh, land is land, and that's good. Unfortunately, we still have not even seen a Nissa at all. A Johnny the Great-Hearted can be pretty good here, though. Ooh, maybe not anymore. What do we do? We might just go for Finale of Glory. No attacks. Finale of Glory into an Ajani with counters can be pretty good in Karn's Bastion. We also have Lyra for the next turn. Kiora just dies, I think, if we play it. It's also damage that doesn't go face. The dream is to be able to actually play the full Finale of Glory, but just as chump blockers, maybe stopping Jadelight Ranger from attacking in here might just be good enough. So let's just play X2, Finale of Glory X2, pass the turn. Next turn we can Lyra or Ajani put counters onto these guys. They become really good blockers. Jadelight number 2 is annoying. Ooh, fine Finality. Doesn't keep it. That's interesting. Just needed land, it looks like. Oh. It's 9 damage. Johnny puts counters onto everything. We have a 3/2 and 2 3/3s to block these guys with, which doesn't stop Wild Growth Walker. Let's say no blocks. We're gonna wait one more turn here, see if we can make this work. Okay, Forest, Ajani. Lyra would be really good there as well. I'm going a little bit risky here, trying to actually combat their board state. Lyra next turn, actually with counters, can be pretty good. They could have another finality. Baraska kills a soldier. Okay. Let's... we have to block both of these guys. Okay. Block and block. Take 5 down to 3. Kill 2 of their guys. They might be able to just bring it back anyway. We can gain 3 life. We can also just Lyra. Lyra encounters. No, I think we play Lyra, we gain 3 life. We can hold off and put in counters. We're out of Wild Growth Walker range. Let's see if it's enough. Bolas's Citadel. Putting counters on would have meant that we could... Oh, they got Bolas's Citadel. I just realized. That's bad. And they're at 33 life. Gets a land off the top. Branch Walker. Yengu. Yeah, we're just done for it. Well... we have to block the Wild Growth Walker with Lyra. We go up to not enough to actually have a chance here. I can't think of anything we can play if they go off too much here. Swings in. Have to block now. Up to 11. All right, so 11 damage. We gain 3 here. We have a Kiora. Next turn we have a Parhelion, but we wouldn't be able to actually play a creature. Yeah, I think we're done. I can't think of a way that we can actually come back from that. We had kind of awkward running, and we still have not found a Nissa. We have 4 copies. We have more of that than anything else in the deck, I believe, except like Llanowar and Paradise Druid, which we still have not had a turn 1 Llanowar, really. Have we? I think we had it one time. Man alive, let's do this. All right, up against MG Handy. Bring it on, MG. MG. Whatever. All right, we have a Nissa. We're going to keep it. Now, this is the hand you want a turn 1 Llanowar. But we at least have Knight of Autumn turn 3. We can't play Resplendent Angel. What we're hoping for is lands to get to Shalai into Nissa. Being able to protect Nissa and our lands is actually really good. Then we can actually just put pressure on with our creatures. Forest, pass the turn. No Llanowar. Paradise Druid right now would be a beautiful thing. Our best draws, I think, is Paradise Druid into a land, a white source, into Parhelion is really, I think, what we're looking for. All right, well, Forest is good. Watch, now we're gonna draw the Paradise Druid. Stomping Grounds, Pelt Collector, okay. We're just gonna grow the Night of Autumn now. Okay, counters onto Night of Autumn, Resplendent, or not Resplendent Angel, Shalai for next turn. Our flyers with Ronus, Ronus works really well with a bunch of flyers because it's damage they can't really block, and it's a great way to actually finish out a game. So that's why we have one Ronus in here, is it's just fun. It's something that keeps coming back over and over again. I think Oketra is ultimately better, but Ronus is still a fun thing to play, especially when we can go pretty wide with this deck. Let's see if they swing in. They do not even playing a creature. Interesting. Well, we are going to get down Shalai and hopefully protect our Night of Autumn here. Could they have Flash? Let's risk it. They want to block here. I don't think they can get past 4 power, so we're at least going to trade off. Maybe they have like a Colossus. Okay, down to 16. Pass the turn. And land for Nissa. Yeah, Nissa. I was going to think we could also do Ronus, but they have blockers. We want to go wide before we Ronus. Growth Chamber Guardian. All right, there's white mana. We have Nissa. We also have Settle. Ooh, Settle could be good. Let's just Nissa for this turn. Play the Nissa. We're going to tick up. We are going to choose a... Let's go for Plains. And do we swing with Shalai? We kind of want to protect Nissa pretty well here. Let's say no attacks. We can also use Shalai's ability. How many times can we use it? We only have 3 forests. So that's 6 mana, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, 6, 9, 6, what am I saying? 8, 9. 7, 8, 10 mana altogether with a untap. So we'd only be able to do it once. So maybe Resplendent Angel, pump once with another land out as well. So, man, if they swing at Nissa, Nissa is protected by hexproof. Another Growth Chamber Guardian. We'd like to kill as many things as we can. All right, doesn't swing in. All right, that's good. All right, so let's Resplendent Angel. I'm thinking this through. Yeah, Resplendent Angel. And how much mana do we have? This also gives Vigilance, right? I kind of want to do that for the next turn. Let's untap a... I'm worried about a board wipe. Getting rid of all of our white sources is a little bit awkward. Let's go Forest. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not enough to play Paradise Druid as well. Let's go ahead and counters onto everything. No Vigilance, right? Let's just say no attacks. Pass the turn. We want to keep Nissa alive. If we can ultimate Nissa, dude, that'd be great. They can swing in here pretty well. Well, what's really cool is if they do swing in, we might just let enough through to bring Nissa down to like 1, and then Rona swing back for lethal. Domri's annoying. They can actually kill Shalai here with their Growth Chamber Guardian now. And that'll grow the Pelt Collectors to be 4 3s. Yeah, that was a good play. Domri, probably the best thing that they probably could have played there. Except, yeah, not even Crawl Harpooner would do anything because they don't have creatures in the graveyard yet. They still can't kill Nissa. We can hold up Settle the Wreckage if we wanted to next turn. All right, Sun Petal Grove. Resplendent Angel. Next. Lose the mana. We're gonna just play a Paradise Druid. Well, Swing at Domri. What do they got? What you got, sir? They have a lightning strike of some sort. They could also have Colossus does 6 damage to a flyer or a collision. We also might just go face here instead of worrying about Domri. Ona just scoops it up. Okay. I think we were in really good shape there overall. We had a lot of, and again, this is Parhelion synergy. We just have lots of synergy, and I'm really frustrated that we didn't get it again. We finally got out of Nissa, so we've played every card in the deck, but we only got out the Parhelion on game 1, but we did get it, so I'm thinking we're gonna call it here. We played 5 games, won 4, lost 1. Let's go to the wrap up here. And this deck, the deck is that was playing awesome. I'm actually kind of surprised. I was thinking I was going to need to tweak it a little bit here and there, but honestly, I was really liking how it was playing. Maybe a second Kiora because Kiora is just amazing, working really well with Oketra. But Oketra's only a one of in the deck. We just were lucky enough to get that synergy a couple games in a row. Parhelion and Kiora is so fun, but that's kind of the only things it really works with. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.